Hello and welcome to Steve McDonald's Arts and Crafts, and I bet you're sitting there thinking, oh no, what is he doing now? Well, I saw this little pack of buttons on sale and I thought they're going to come in handy for something. And then I thought, well actually, I could make my own buttons. I could cast these ones and then make some really pretty buttons. So that is what I'm going to do today. So I've made myself a little plastic pot out of a sheet of paper. I've covered it in sticky tape. It's hopefully waterproof, and I've put some double-sided sticky tape underneath on the bottom. And these are the buttons that I've chosen to use today because I really like them. And they're nice sizes and they've got nice size centre bits as well. Now, this is an experiment. I've never done this before, but I'm hoping it should come out okay. And the reason I've used paper and sellotape is I've run out of acetate. Can you believe it? Me, of all people, have run out of acetate. I will definitely be using some mould release for this. There is no doubt about that. All I need to do is pull off this side of the sticky tape. And if this does work for small things like this, it's going to be much more cost effective because I can just use scrap paper. So I'm just taking this, oh that came off well, didn't it? And I saw Miriam do something similar to this. That's Miriam's Nature. Check her out, brilliant channel, love Miriam's stuff. When she made a ribbon to put inside a bangle, similar to what I did about 8 months ago, but she upped the ante quite a lot by putting some dried flowers in it. Brilliant idea, loved it. All I'm gonna do I'm gonna take these buttons and I'm going to push them so they're face up as hard as I can into this sticky tape, leaving a gap that I know is going to be enough for me to pour the resin in. Pour the resin in, but pour the silicone in and then the resin. And I'm not going to use much silicone with this, just a small amount because it's not very deep. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I will list everything that I used today in the description below. So there we go, I've got them in there. I could fit a few more in, and that's probably what I'm going to do. And then once I've done that, I'll come back and I'll show you the next stage. This is the silicone that I'm going to use, and this whole tin is only £21. And I mean, that's a big tin. I think to me, that's great value. So I'm going to mix this up and then show you what I do. Before I go ahead and pour the silicone over the top of these bubbles, leaving about a 3 to 4 mil gap above them, I'm filling all the little buttonholes in using this blunt nose needle to ensure that there is no trapped bubbles and preventing the little knobbly bits disappearing when I take them out of the cast. Don't forget, check out my new channel. It's linked in the description below. Once I've done this, I'll pour the silicone over and leave it overnight. Well, this is all cured up now, so it'll be interesting to see how that's come out. And hopefully, because we put all that effort into making sure the holes in the buttons were filled up, then it should have come out well. And this little paper pot has worked extremely well. So brilliant idea, Miriam. Thank you very much for that. It hasn't stuck to it anywhere, and it does seem to be coming out okay. Peel it off the back of this, and because it's paper, it is peeling off beautifully. Now, all we need to do now is, I will need to trim some of these up. Well, I'm really pleased with how that's come out. Now, all I'm going to do is the ones that I need, I'm going to trim up this edge because I don't want those little flappy bits of silicone. Great silicone resin colour, brilliant silicone, and at a brilliant price. Some of these I'm just going to trim around. If you don't want to, you don't need to do this, but I do find that if you do, then you get a nice neat button at the end. I've trimmed all that up now, and that's looking nice and neat, and I have to say that the majority of the little bobbly bits have come out, and where they haven't, I'm not too worried. I will just drill that through, which is much better than the first one I did, where I forgot about the air bubbles, and I put them in. Anybody can make mistakes, we all do it. What I'm going to do is I will cut this up and use it as filler for another mould. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix up some resin and cast some buttons using some mica powder, some glitter, and probably some pigments, and just make some fun, nice looking buttons. I've mixed up my resin now, and I've used mica powder, I've used holographic glitter, and I've used some pigment pastes in there as well. And I'm pouring it in slowly to ensure that there is no bubbles trapped in it, because I don't want them spoiling the face of the buttons or making the buttons sharp in any way. I would also just like to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to all my members whose names are coming up now. Thank you very much. If you'd like to become a member of my channel and benefit from all the additional perks, then the link to that is in the description. I'm now adding a little bit of pigment powder mixed in with resin into this button to give it a two-tone type of effect. I'm also going to do some clear ones, but this is the one I'm going to use the holographic glitter for. Also, if you'd like to buy me a coffee just to say thank you for all my videos, it really does help me keep going, and get your name onto the April board, then the link for that is in the description below. So here's the mica powder, and of course I've used gold mica powder because I love my golds, I love my blacks, I love my reds, and I'm pouring that through. Great news, I've got a jewellery starter kit coming out soon as well, so look out for that and you'll save a lot of money. So I'm going to finish these off, let them cure overnight, and then we'll demould them. These buttons have all cured up now, and I'm quite excited. I've done a full range, but obviously you could do them all in one colour or whatever you wanted, ready for whatever you want to put them on or use them for. So I'm quite looking forward to getting these out. Oh, I'm really pleased with how they're coming out. Especially the clear ones, because I think sometimes clear ones can be just as pretty as any with colour in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demould all these, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're all demoulded. Well, these have come out really well. I'm very pleased with them, and they're great. I mean, you can make buttons now for anything that you want, bespoke buttons. You could even put little nail art in them, fruit and different bits and pieces, or use the transfers, which I've used in many of my videos. I love the way they've all come out. The multicoloured ones, I think, have come out really, really well. Very pretty. Both sides I like as well on those. The glittery ones, or the mica powder ones, have come out really well. They are so sparkly and shiny, as well as that glittery one. I'd have glittery buttons on everything. If I could, I might make myself a load. And again, that's come out really nice, both sides. The clear ones, I think, are exceptional. Oh, look at that glittery one. Whoa. Oh. Oh, he's so glittery. He is beautiful. Or if I don't know if buttons are he's or she's. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. I'd be really interested to know. It is really easy to make your own silicone moulds. It's just about taking that first step and being brave enough to do it. I will link everything that I've used today so you can get hold of it in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Ring the bell. And that way you'll get notifications when my videos come out. If you'd like to buy me a coffee just to say thank you for all the videos that I make, then the link to that is in the description, along with all the benefits for being a member. Be sure to check out the video that's coming up at the end of this. I'm going to be linking another video on how to make silicone moulds, because I want you to know how simple it is. Enjoy your resin. Take care. Bye.